वेलकम टू NGCon ऑनलाइन एकेडमी। इस लेक्चर में हम सेंटर टेस्ट नंबर 11 फुल कोर्स टेस्ट की केमिस्ट्री पोर्शन की डिस्कशन करेंगे। द फर्स्ट MCQ सेज सबशेल दैट इज़ फिल्ड अर्लीस्ट इज़। तो सबसे पहले हम सबशेल्स की n+l वैल्यू निकालेंगे। सो 3D की n+l वैल्यू है 3 + 2 = 5। 4F की है 4 + 3 = 7। 4P की है 4 + 1 = 5 और 4S की है 4 + 0 = 4। सो जिसकी n+l वैल्यू सबसे छोटी होगी वो ऑफ पॉज प्रिंसिपल के मुताबिक सबसे पहले फिल होगा। सो 4S इज़ द करेक्ट ऑप्शन। SN1 इज़ फेवर्ड ओवर SN2 द मोस्ट बाय। सो SN1 में हमारे पास व्हाट हैपन्स कि फर्स्ट स्टेप में लीविंग ग्रुप हमारे पास इलेक्ट्रॉन्स को लेकर अलग हो जाता है एंड जनरेट्स अ कार्बोकैटाइन। सो SN1 को फेवर करने के लिए हमारे लीविंग ग्रुप का अच्छा होना लाजमी है। सो इफ़ वी कंपेयर आयोडीन, ब्रोमीन, क्लोरीन एंड फ्लोरीन, आयोडीन इज़ अ बेटर लीविंग ग्रुप बिकॉज ऑफ द लार्जेस्ट साइज़। आयोडीन नेगेटिव चार्ज को बहुत आसानी से होल्ड कर सकता है, सो इसका बाहर आना आसान है। देयरफॉर इन द फर्स्ट स्टेप आयोडीन कम्स आउट ईजीएस्ट एंड इट फेवर्स SN1 ओवर SN2। Heat required to raise the temperature of 1 mole of a substance by 1 degree is called. So whenever you raise the temperature of 1 mole of a substance by 1 degree, that heat is called molar heat capacity. So B is the correct option. 4 gases at 300 Kelvin are listed with their van der Waals constants A and B. Which gas would deviate the least from ideality at 1 atm? So keep in mind the gas having greatest value of A and greatest value of B, it deviates the most. So the one with both values greatest will have most deviation, and the one that has smallest A and smallest B is most ideal gas and it deviates the least from ideal behavior. So A and B are smallest for option number A, so it would deviate least from ideal behavior. Splition of spectral lines in magnetic field indicates the presence of. Splition of spectral lines in magnetic field indicates the presence of. So first of all, let's see that you have a spectral line. Now if you see it under high resolution and it splits into closely spaced lines, this indicates the presence of subshells. For example, third shell has 3 subshells S, P and D, and these subshells can be seen in the presence of high resolution. But when we keep a line in the presence of magnetic field or electric field, we see another pattern of splition of lines. Now this splition is due to the presence of subshells which are seen under magnetic field and electric field. So in magnetic field the splition of line indicates the presence of subshells or orbitals. Which type of hybridization in the central atom gives the largest X-A-X bond angle due to highest percentage of S character? So sp3 hybridization is associated with tetrahedral geometry and the bond angles in this case would be 109.5 degrees. sp2 hybridization is associated with planar geometry and the bond angles are close to 120 degree. Whereas sp hybridization is associated with linear geometry and bond angles are 180 degree. So C is the correct option. Which element has the electronic configuration of krypton 5s1 and 4d4? Now this is the element niobium. Niobium has expected configuration of krypton 5s2 and 4d3, but its actual configuration is krypton 5s1 4d4. This is abnormal configuration seen in 4d series. So this is also given in the book. In combustion of methane, the equation is CH4 plus 2 moles of oxygen and they combine to give 1 mole of carbon dioxide and 2 moles of water. Now if we have 5 moles of methane and 8 moles of oxygen, the limiting reagent would be. So according to balanced chemical equation, 1 mole of methane reacts with 2 moles of oxygen. Now we have 5 moles of methane. It requires double the amount of oxygen, which means 10 moles of oxygen are required. But we have 8 moles of oxygen, which means that oxygen is less than the requirement. So oxygen is the limiting reagent. For which of the following standard heat of formation is not zero? So if we have any element in its pure state, so element in pure form have zero heat of formation. So chlorine in pure form is gaseous, so its heat of formation is 0. Sodium in pure form is solid, so its heat of formation is again 0. Br2 gaseous, so bromine in pure form is liquid, so liquid bromine has 0 heat of formation. But once we convert bromine into gaseous form, it means that we have provided bromine the heat of vaporization. So heat of formation of gaseous bromine is not 0 but equal to heat of vaporization of bromine. So C is the correct option. Which element does not liberate hydrogen from acids? Sodium, magnesium, calcium and beryllium. Among the given metals, beryllium is the least reactive and it forms protective coating which prevents it from further reaction. So it does not usually liberate hydrogen from acids. A maximum number of lone pairs are present in. So let's see, H2O has 2 lone pairs and they are present on oxygen. HF has 3 lone pairs and they are present on fluorine atom. CH4 has no lone pairs. All of the electrons of both the elements are involved in bonding. And NH3 just has a single lone pair that is present on nitrogen atom. So maximum lone pairs are present in HF molecule. Which substance is not used to reduce carboxylic acids? AlH4 is a strong reducing agent. It reduces carboxylic acid to aldehydes and further aldehydes to alcohols. Hydrogen iodide and red phosphorus directly reduces carboxylic acid into corresponding alkane. NaBH4 is weak reducing agent. It can reduce aldehydes and ketones but not carboxylic acids. The number of oxygen in 0.5 moles of Al2CO3 whole thrice is. So in 0.5 moles of aluminium carbonate, we have 0.5 into Avogadro's number of aluminium carbonate. Now in each aluminium carbonate we have 9 oxygen atoms. So the total number of oxygen is 9 into 0.5 into 6. So 9 into 0.5 is equal to 4.5 into 6 into 10 raised to the power 23. Now 6 4s are 24 and 6 0.5s are 3. So it becomes 27 into 10 raised to the power 23, or we can short it as 2.7 into 10 raised to the power 24. So C is the correct option. Which of the following is not a characteristic feature of organic compounds? They are mostly covalent in nature, it is true. They are soluble in non-polar solvents, it is also true. They show high rates of ionic reactions in water. No, their reactions are usually covalent in nature and the rate of their reactions is moderate to slow. So C is the correct option. Which molecule has distorted pyramidal electronic geometry? So CH4 has no lone pair, so its electronic geometry is perfectly tetrahedral. BeCl2 again has no lone pair, so its electronic geometry is linear. SnCl2 has 1 lone pair and 2 bond pairs, so its geometry is distorted planar geometry. NH3 has 4 electron pairs, among which 1 is lone pair and 3 are bond pairs. So due to 1 lone pair, the electronic geometry gets distorted, so it is distorted pyramidal geometry. Which is not a meta-directing group? So NO2 is strong meta-directing group. COOR, ester group is again meta-directing. Cyanide group is meta-directing. Chlorine is exceptional case, it is deactivating, so it should be meta-directing. But instead of being meta-directing, it is deactivating and ortho-para-directing. The sample of a compound contains 0.1 grams of hydrogen and 4.2 grams of nitrogen. The simplest formula for the compound is, so we write hydrogen here, it is 0.1 grams, and we write nitrogen here, it is 4.2 grams. Now we have to divide both of these elements by their atomic masses, but in order to do that we should convert the given masses into a suitable whole number. So multiply both the options by same whole number. So we get 1 gram for hydrogen and 42 grams for nitrogen. Now divide each of the given by their atomic masses. So 1 gram for hydrogen and 14 grams for nitrogen. So we get a simplest ratio of 1:3. So the empirical formula is 3 nitrogens and 1 hydrogen. So C is the correct option. Which pair forms a basic buffer? So in order to form a basic buffer, we require two things. First is a weak base, and second is the salt of this base with a strong acid. So HCl is acid, acetic acid is also acid, NH4OH is a weak base, and NH4Cl is its salt with a strong acid HCl. So they form basic buffer. Of the given, which type of molecules do not have zero dipole moment? Transhalogenated alkenes. So in transhalogenated alkenes, the trans halogens cancel out the two dipoles due to opposite direction, so they are non-polar. Diatomic molecules with atom having no electronegativity difference. So if we have two atoms attached to each other and electronegativity difference is negligible, so these molecules are also non-polar. Symmetrical molecules with no lone pairs. So we have symmetrical molecule like CCl4 and lone pairs are absent. So in such cases all the dipoles also cancel out and they are also non-polar. Meta-substituted halobenzene. So this is halobenzene which is meta-substituted. So we have two dipoles which do not cancel out. So such molecules are polar and they do not have zero dipole moment. Calculate the lattice energy of KCl from the given data. So in order to write the lattice energy, we write heat of formation of KCl is equal to heat of sublimation of potassium plus heat of ionization energy of potassium plus heat of atomization of chlorine plus heat of electron affinity of chlorine plus lattice energy of KCl. So this is the equation from Born-Haber cycle. So heat of formation of KCl is minus 436.7. Heat of sublimation of potassium is 89.2. Ionization energy of potassium is 419. Heat of atomization of chlorine is equal to bond energy divided by 2. So 243 divided by 2. And electron affinity of chlorine is minus 348. So here we write minus 348. And in the last we have lattice energy of KCl. So if we simplify this whole equation, the lattice energy of KCl comes out to be minus 717 kilojoule per mole. So A is the correct option. Correct order of reactivity of carbonyl compounds. So carbonyl compounds have general pattern that aldehydes are more reactive than ketones and aliphatic aldehydes are more reactive than aromatic aldehydes. So aldehydes followed by aromatic aldehydes followed by ketones followed by aromatic ketones is the correct answer. Which of the following pair correctly matches the synthetic fiber with its common use? Polyester in bulletproof vests? No. Nylon can be used in parachutes and ropes. This is correct. Nylon is used for forming parachutes and ropes. Total isomers of C4H8. So this formula C4H8 is CnH2n. This formula applies to two classes. First is alkenes and second is cycloalkanes. Now how many alkenes do we have with this formula? First alkene that we have with this formula is cis 2-butene. Second alkene that we have with this formula is trans 2-butene. Third alkene that we have with this formula is 2-methyl propene. Next alkene that we have with this formula is 1-butene. So we have 4 alkenes with this formula. And talking about cycloalkanes, we have 2 cycloalkanes with this formula. First cycloalkane with the same formula is cyclobutane, and the other cycloalkane with the same formula is methyl cyclopropane. So we have total 6 isomers of C4H8. Delta E can be calculated by applying. So we have the equation delta E is equal to Q plus W. Now this is equation coming from the first law of thermodynamics. So B is the correct option. IUPAC name of methyl cyanide is, so this is methyl group and this is the cyanide. So in IUPAC name we call these cyanides as nitriles. So this is nitrile and having 2 carbons, so we call this nitrile ethane nitrile. So B is the correct option. Rate of first order reaction R A into B is 12 when concentration of A is 3. So the reaction is first order, so rate equation is R is equal to K into A raised to the power 1. So now if the concentration of A is 3, the rate is 12. So we calculate the value of K from this equation. K is equal to 12 divided by 3 is equal to 4. Now they have asked what is the rate when the concentration of A is 2. So we have to calculate the rate. We have K, rate constant is 4. Concentration of A is now 2. So 4 into 2, 8 is the new rate. So A is the correct option. When 2 crystals have same chemical formula but differ in their physical properties, the phenomenon is referred to as. So when the crystals have same formula but different in physical properties, which means that they have different geometries. So one substance existing in different geometries, this phenomenon is called polymorphism. What mass of Al2O3 is produced from 18.5 grams of aluminium when it reacts completely with oxygen? So first of all we calculate moles of aluminium. Given mass is 18.5 grams and molar mass is 27 grams. So 18 divided by 27 is almost 2 divided by 3. So we get 0.66 moles of aluminium. Now according to balanced chemical equation, we see aluminium and Al2O3. So according to balanced equation, 4 moles of aluminium give us 2 moles of aluminium oxide. Now we have 0.66 moles of aluminium. They give us half the moles of aluminium oxide, which is 0.33. Now the mass of aluminium oxide produced is equal to moles, which is 0.33, multiply by molar mass of aluminium oxide, which is 54 for 2 aluminium plus 48 for 3 oxygens. So it comes out to be 102. So we multiply it with 102. So 1/3 of 102 is approximately 34 grams. So C is the correct option. Beta pleated sheets form which structure of protein? So alpha helix and beta pleated sheets constitute the secondary structure of proteins. The set representing the correct order of first ionization potential is: potassium is greater than sodium. No, potassium has larger size and sodium has smaller. So ionization energy of potassium is less than sodium. Beryllium is small, magnesium is large, and calcium is even larger. So beryllium has greatest ionization energy, followed by magnesium, followed by calcium. So this is correct. Vinyl bromide is formed as intermediate product in addition of HBr to acetylene. So this is acetylene. We add HBr to it. So H goes to one carbon and bromine to other. We get vinyl bromide. This is correct. Dehydrohalogenation of vicinal dibromoethane. So this is vicinal dibromoethane. Now, when we remove dehydrohalogene HBr from this, we get vinyl bromide. This is also correct. Dehydrohalogenation of geminal dibromoethane. So this is geminal dibromoethane. So when we remove the first HBr, we get vinyl bromide. This is also correct. So all of them. Which of the given is not a strong electrolyte? HNO3 is strong acid, so strong electrolyte. KCl is salt of potassium, so all the salts of potassium are strong electrolytes. NH4Cl is the salt of NH4OH with a strong acid HCl, it is also strong. Acetic acid is weak acid, so it is a weak electrolyte. Oxidation of propanol can give propanol, this is correct. 1 propanol is oxidized into propanol. Propanone, this is also correct because 2 propanol can be oxidized into propanone. And propanoic acid is also correct because 1 propanol is oxidized in first step to propanol and in next step to propanoic acid. So all of them can be formed by oxinol. In the production of ammonia from nitrogen and hydrogen, yield of NH3 can be increased by, so N2 plus 3H2 forms 2NH3. Increasing the temperature does not increase the yield because the reaction is exothermic. So exothermic reaction reverses by increasing the temperature, so yield is decreased by increasing temperature. Increasing pressure makes the reaction go to the direction in which number of moles are less. So here we have 4 moles, here we have 2 moles. Increasing pressure moves the reaction go forward, so it increases the yield of ammonia. So this is correct. Adding catalyst just speeds up the reaction, it does not affect the yield. And removing NH2 makes the reaction go backward. So B is the correct option. Alkene that undergoes addition with HX following Markovnikov's rule. So Markovnikov's rule is followed in unsymmetrical alkene. Unsymmetrical alkene is that alkene in which the double bonded carbons do not have equal number of hydrogens. Like in this case, the number of hydrogens is different in both the double bonded carbons. So in A option, this carbon has no hydrogen and this carbon has one hydrogen. So number of hydrogen is unequal with the double bonded carbon. So this follows Markovnikov's rule. Here we have no hydrogen with any of the carbon and here we have one hydrogen with each carbon. True about reverse reaction. Is fast in the beginning? No, it is the slowest in beginning. Equals forward rate before achieving equilibrium? No, it equals forward rate when the reaction is at equilibrium. Is maximum at equilibrium? This is correct. Initially the rate of forward reaction is maximum and rate of reverse reaction is minimum. So rate of forward reaction falls with time and rate of reverse reaction increases with time and becomes maximum when the reaction achieves equilibrium. So C is correct. Propene is oxidized by silver oxide and the product on oxidation gives. So this is propene. We oxidize it with silver oxide and we get propylene epoxide. Now when we hydrate this propylene epoxide, we get vicinal diol, which is called propylene glycol. In the reaction, 2SO2 plus O2 forms 2SO3. The catalyst employed to speed up the reaction is. So in the formation of sulfur trioxide in contact process, the catalyst that is typically used is vanadium pentoxide. Chlorine decreases the reactivity of benzene ring by. So chlorine basically does what? Due to its electronegativity, it pulls electrons from the ring through inductive effect and decreases the reactivity of ring. Units of Kc for the reaction. So units are equal to mole per decimeter cube raised to the power delta n, where delta n is moles of products minus moles of reactants. So moles of products are 2, moles of reactants combined are 4. So we get mole per decimeter cube raised to the power minus 2. So mole raised to the power minus 2 is mole minus 2 and minus 3 raised to the power minus 2 is decimeter 6. Compound not belonging to cyclic hydrocarbons. So naphthalene is a cyclic aromatic hydrocarbon. Anthracene is also cyclic aromatic hydrocarbon. Pyridine is not a hydrocarbon because pyridine contains nitrogen in the ring, so it is a heterocyclic compound but not hydrocarbon. Cyclohexane is also hydrocarbon. Rate of a reaction doubles by doubling A and is halved when the concentration of B is halved. So when the rate is doubled by doubling A, so rate is equal to first power of A. And when the rate is halved by halving B, so rate also depends upon first power of B. So this is the correct rate equation for the reaction given in C option. How many balloons of 0.25 decimeter cube capacity at 1 atm can be filled from hydrogen gas cylinder of 5 decimeter cube capacity at 10 atmospheric pressure? So now volume given is 5 decimeter cube and the pressure is 10 atmosphere, which means that we have total 50 decimeter cube of volume available. So now 50 decimeter cube air can fill how many balloons of 0.25 decimeter cube? So 50 divided by 0.25 is equal to 200 balloons. Element having positive reduction potential. So positive reduction potential is when the elements are above the hydrogen, and negative reduction potential positive reduction potential is when elements are below hydrogen, and negative reduction potential is when elements are above hydrogen. So the element below hydrogen would have positive reduction potential. Lithium, magnesium and lead, all of these three are above hydrogen, so they have negative reduction potentials. Silver is below hydrogen, so it has positive reduction potential.